90 Day The Last Resort star Brandon Gibbs had been dealing with a secret health condition that landed him in hospital, and no one knew about it. Brandon and Julia first appeared in 90 Day Fiancé Season 8. The couple had met when Brandon's friend saw Russian woman Julia dancing at a club in South Korea and made Brandon speak to her over a video call. Julia came to the US after getting engaged to Brandon and immediately took a dislike to her new lifestyle, where Julia had to stay on a farm with Brandon's parents and tend to farm animals. While Julia reluctantly adjusted to her new role as a daughter-in-law and saw how close Brandon was to his mother and father, she also faced challenges while getting a job in America. Despite being multi-talented, Julia tried her hand at everything from modeling to stand-up comedy and faced backlash from Brandon when she decided to resume go-go dancing. Julia also didn't want to have kids and claimed it was because a Russian doctor had told her she would never become a mom. The cracks grew between Brandon and Julia amid them keeping secret upon secret from fans. In January 2025, Julia was interviewed by Parade, where she shared some unknown details about her life with Brandon. While both Brandon and Julia are quite active on social media, the interview confirmed that they don't share everything that happens in their lives on Instagram. They could be posting funny reels, but in reality, they could also be dealing with relationship or even health problems. The couple had been away from cameras since their appearance on 90 Day Diaries in January 2024. Most of their issues came to surface on The Last Resort a year later. Julia revealed that amid everything else the couple was dealing with, including Julia's reluctance to get pregnant or her insisting on bringing her parents to the US, they also had to cope with Brandon's severe anxiety. At one point, Brandon's anxiety got so serious that he had to be taken to the hospital. Julia spoke about how she had never met someone as innocent as Brandon, but despite his calm exterior on screen, he had a big level of anxiety, due to which he was hospitalized. Julia revealed the incident took place while they were filming the 90 Day Fiancé. Happily ever after. Tell all. Julia teared up as she recalled the bad memory. Julia also confessed that she never knew how to react to what was happening to Brandon, since she had never experienced it before. Julia spoke about Jasmine taunting Brandon by saying he had the personality of a fart, which meant that no one wanted to be around the Virginia man. In March 2025, Brandon shared several Instagram stories, showcasing an impressive health update by posting a video of himself at the gym. The clip featured Brandon climbing a rope, looking significantly healthier and more agile compared to a few months ago. The 90 Day The Last Resort cast members seemed happy and excited about his progress. Brandon's friend and fitness trainer, Antoine Britt, also posted a video highlighting Brandon's physical achievements, with Brandon commenting, "The best workouts with you." While Julia didn't leave a comment, she did like the video. Brandon has continued working out with the same trainer and makes sure to post about his fitness journey regularly on social media. Some of these are joint posts he makes in collaboration with the fitness instructor, Antoine. Brandon uses voiceovers to motivate himself. In one such video posted by Brandon, the voiceover announces the secret to staying motivated at the gym by mentioning going through a toxic situationship, getting attached and heartbroken, and using that pain to achieve a revenge body. The mention of Brandon wanting a revenge body came across as a red flag. Brandon received questions from his followers asking if he was still together with Julia. Why else would he have wanted a revenge body otherwise? Brandon did not choose to reply to his curious fans. He is still under contract, and his storyline on The Last Resort keeps getting better. It wouldn't be wise for Brandon to reveal if he is still together with Julia. However, the couple have been revealing clues that could help fans piece the pieces of the puzzle together. Julia and Brandon are still together, and the voiceover could have been something the instructor chose. Brandon still wears his wedding ring. Meanwhile, Julia also works out in the same fitness center with the same trainer. Julia has also been sharing videos from her workout sessions with Antoine. The couple will choose to play mind games with fans until the show confirms their relationship status. Brandon seems to have discovered that the key to having a healthy mind is having a healthy body. A healthy body can contribute to a healthier, more stable mind. Regular physical activity could help Brandon reduce stress and improve his mood, and in turn, help him calm down. Julia and Brandon are both committed to working things out between them to avoid divorce. Brandon is overly attached to his parents, but he is also devoted to Julia as a husband. Even though Julia cheated on Brandon, he chose to stay with her. Their disagreements may have finally been resolved when they got done filming 90 Day. The Last Resort. There was the question of whether Brandon would make peace with Julia, bringing her parents to America, but it appears he may have agreed to it, as well amid Julia agreeing to a second opinion about having a baby. Stephanie Matto is speaking out now that she is legally permitted to do so. The former reality TV star first appeared in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise during Season 4 of Before the 90 Days. She made franchise history when she and her then-girlfriend, Erica Owens, became the first same-sex couple to share their storyline with viewers. Stephanie later appeared in multiple spin-offs, including 90 Day, The Single Life, Pillow Talk, and 90 Day Diaries. Following her reality TV stint, Stephanie made headlines for her controversial career choices, namely selling farts in a jar. But now that she's been away from the small screen for several years, her NDA non-disclosure agreement has expired, and she's speaking out about everything she's had to keep under wraps for so long. Stephanie took to YouTube and recorded a video titled "My NDA Expired and I'm Spilling the Tea on 90 Day Fiancé." In her video, Stephanie fielded fan questions and talked about her experience on 90 Day Fiancé. One of Stephanie's followers asked her to name the nicest people from the franchise and share whether she still keeps in touch with any former castmates. While Stephanie said she doesn't stay in touch with many cast members, she did imply that quite a few of them have allowed their reality TV fame to go to their heads. Stephanie told her followers that there is a good handful of former cast members who think they're celebrities and walk around with an attitude after being followed by cameras and having their hair and makeup done. It's like, come on, guys, we were on 90 Day Fiancé. We're not like Oscar-winning actors, she added. Stephanie said being followed around like a celebrity makes some cast members feel they're up on some pedestal when actually you're not. That being said, there are some 90 Day Fiancé cast members who are super real, super chill, Stephanie continued. Stephanie then named the one nice cast member who immediately came to mind. Ariella Weinberg. I just really like this girl. We talk, we've hung out a couple of times, and I can tell you, she's one of the nicest, even though her edit has not been so favorable. Stephanie called out the show's manipulation, accusing producers of making viewers believe someone is a bad person when, in fact, they may be the victim, hinting that is the case with Ariella. A follower asked Stephanie to name the most fake cast member she's met. Admittedly, Stephanie didn't want to name names, but she hinted that she worked with one particular castmate who rubbed her the wrong way that I really don't want to call anybody out. However, there was one cast member that I briefly worked with who was extremely two-faced and would act like my friend to my face, but then would go behind my back and say awful things, Stephanie shared. In addition to discussing fellow cast members, Stephanie also opened up about how much she was paid to appear on 90 Day Fiancé. She confessed, "You do not make a lot of money being on reality television." Stephanie estimated she made $1,000 to $2,000 per episode. She added that cast members who appear in repeat spin-offs are given a pay raise. For her appearance on Pillow Talk, Stephanie says she was making around $1,500 per episode. Stephanie did some rough math and said a season with 10 to 15 episodes earned her about $30,000 for a year's worth of filming. In most places in this country, you cannot survive off of that. So, yeah, you don't get rich from being on reality television, Stephanie said. But the smart ones do get rich afterward because they use their exposure and their, 15 minutes of fame to launch a brand, she continued, or, make money through a special spicy site, which is what I did.